Noisy pixel.
Halloween may have ended, but that doesn't mean we have to start playing spooky games. And what's spookier than some vampire girls, am I right? Well, Jazz USA have released developer Black Psyche's title Sadistic Blood in the West. This is the first game by Black Psyche to receive an official English release, which means that to all of you who enjoy titles like Euphoria, this could lead to similar visual novels coming your way. Personally, I would like to stay away from these types of games, but alas, I will consume some very cursed titles for your viewing pleasure. I mean, it's less than 6 hours long. What could go wrong? Sadistic Blood stars the vampire girlfriends Yuna and Shizuha. Shizuha is a fledgling vampire, only recently turned by Yuna to save her life. The pair have been on the run for a while and think that making it to the island city of Chisakura will give them some breathing room. However, it doesn't last as long as they'd hope, because they are quickly found by a bizarre group of hunters led by a woman named Yuika. Yuika is a vampire hunter who has sworn revenge on the creatures for killing her family, and has been placed in charge of, by the Association, 3 outrageous biological weapons named Alice, Gretel, and Rapunzel. These 3 are nothing but monsters, and Yuika takes no pleasure in leading them. But that doesn't make them any less threatening. Can our girlfriend duo escape, or will they meet a grisly end? Spoiler, they're gonna die a lot. Sadistic Blood is a very linear visual novel. However, it is densely packed with choices like a classic choose-your-own-adventure book, except with all the visual novel trappings. And like many classics in that genre, it is filled with many bad ends. The main difference between these two things is that Sadistic Blood's bad ends are punctuated with H scenes that will get very gory. With that said, some H scenes don't end this way, but those are far fewer in number. In fact, there are extremely few CGs in this title that don't have H content to begin with, making this just a gore-filled nokige. But for those who do care about that, the CGs are completely uncensored, so there's none of that pixelation anywhere to be seen. The art style has some fiercely gothic vibes, and that can be seen in its UI. We've got hard grays and some nice blood effects everywhere. The order of symbol being dripping blood is also a very nice touch. The main duo have some fantastic portrait designs despite their lack of poses, and the fact that a blur filter is applied to the backgrounds while they're on screen makes them pop out even more. The monsters are far less appealing to look at, but even their rendering helps them stand out. The CGs are very well drawn and would be nice to look at if it weren't for that teensy problem of, I prefer the insides of people to not be on their outsides. In fact, I threw up playing this game. It's really unpleasant during those scenes. Still, it has some excellent action visuals for the fight scenes, the claw effects and Rapunzel's tentacles moving stunningly. In the end, I wish we got more fight scenes. The story itself is not particularly deep, but the true end scene is surprisingly touching considering everything else about it. Sadistic Blood is a visual novel that appeals to a very particular audience. I am not that audience! It's a relatively short, horny, gory, torture porny VN made for people who, well, enjoy that. It gets points for having a strong visual style and being honest about what it is, but this target audience is exceptionally niche. Only enter if you want, well, this, and expect your stomach tested. Those who wish to play without the gore can expect a patch to release soon, which removes those sections but leaves in the H content. Man, that would have been better to play. Noisy Pixel is giving Sadistic Blood a 6.5 out of 10. I feel like I'm being pretty nice there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Noisy Pixel's group dedicated to bringing you guys the best news, reviews, previews, and more, which is not this. Be sure to check out our news articles on noisypixel.net, as well as the written versions of these reviews. The clicks always help.